All right, we'll be solving these two inequalities. All right, but before we go on, I want you to note down this important point. All right, and it is that when you are multiplying or dividing the both side of inequalities with a negative number, you are going to reverse the sign to the opposite sign. All right, what do I mean by that? While solving this, and you notice that we are going to divide the both side with a negative number, we are going to write the inverse of this sign. We are going to write the opposite sign. All right, so let's start with this one. Here we have that 4 minus 5x is less than 24. All right, now we are going to shift this 4 to this side by subtracting 4 from both sides. So you can say subtract 4 from both sides. So we're going to have 4 minus 4 minus 5x less than 24 minus 4. This will cancel out this. We now have minus 5x. This will give us 20. All right. Now, for us to cancel out this minus 5 here, we are dividing both sides by minus 5. And say divide both sides by minus 5. We are going to have minus 5x over minus 5. Since we are dividing it with a negative number, we are going to change this sign to the opposite sign, 20 over minus 5. This will cancel out this. We now have that x greater than minus. So let's solve the next one. Here we are going to subtract this number from both sides. Say subtract 3 from both sides. Now, I know that some might be asking, why are we subtracting it and not adding it? Reason is that the number here is positive. All right, and for us to be able to move it to the other side, we are going to subtract it from this side for us to get 0 here. All right, so that is reason. Assuming it is negative here, we are going to add it to the both sides. So we are going to have 2x plus 3 minus 3 than 15 minus 3. So this will cancel out this. Now I have 2x less than, minusing this, we have 12. All right, so we divide both sides by 2. We are going to have 2x over 2, 12 over 2. We are retaining this sign because we are not dividing with a negative number. All right, we will only change it to the opposite sign only when we are dividing with a negative number. But if we are not dividing it with a negative number, the sign will remain the same. All right, so we are going to have cancelled out this. Now I have x less than 6. All right, so x is not 6. X can be any number below 6. X can be 5, X can be 4, X can be 0, X can be minus 2. As far as that number is below 6, it can be the possible value of X.